morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to another breathing session. It is a lovely, lovely day here on the lake. You know, Britt and I live just outside of Austin, Texas, in Lago Vista, a small little peninsula that digs into Lake Travis, and it is so beautiful. We can see the sun rise over here on our balcony, and there's a great little park where we take Maya every day in the morning and the evening. In the evening, we watch the sunset, so it's a beautiful day. Really nice because yesterday was cloudy, but in a way, I enjoyed that too. So good morning, Anna. Good morning, Andrea. So good to see you guys. Awesome. So hope you're all doing well today. I was just looking over how things have been going here in the comments section. Looks like things are going really well. Elsie, you're saying, thanks so much. My breathing has really improved. I love to hear that you guys are improving your breathing. So important for your immune system and just building up that internal strength right now. Connie came into the class yesterday and she gave it a shot. So if you're new to this class, we've got a lot of new people in the community here. You can try jumping in. As I speak and instruct things, I'm gonna do it as best I can to get you up to speed. But if it's not quite meshing with you, you can always go to the unit section, go to Breathing with Chad. You'll see every breathing video archived there, and you can start from the beginning and then go from there. And what we're doing here is we're building on some foundational things. We're breathing and building capacity, building control over time. Everybody else looks to be doing very, very well. Darlene says it gets the circulation going. Yes, this Wim Hof breathing will get the circulation going, and you will feel it. I love how you guys are feeling the energy coming through, the tingling in the hands and the fingers. That's putting your body in an alkaline state. It's improving the ability for your body to get blood and oxygen all throughout your extremities, and that means you're able to get nutrients and vitamins, which improves the health of your cells, which helps you get rid of toxins. I mean, breathing is the primary thing. It's like it starts with breathing. Remember, we can go 3 weeks without food. We can go, I think, 3 days without water. That's what they say. But you can only go 3 minutes without air. So it's foundational. So good morning, Kira. Good morning, Lori. Good morning to you guys. Awesome. So before we get started today, I was thinking about something here. And if you're watching this live, we haven't reopened yet. And I was thinking about what reopening is going to be like, right? So, let's say for a month, 6 weeks, 2 months, however long we stay in this situation, we're getting messages that going out there and being close to each other is not safe, right? We could transmit something and make this thing spread, right? So we have it imprinted in our mind that being around other people is not safe. And I think that's something we need to talk about and be careful about, because first of all, our native ancestors, the way our biology is expecting us to be, we're meant to be in tribes. We're meant to be together. We're meant to be supporting each other and helping each other, not being separate and being afraid of each other. So there's something about our biology that it's gonna not blend well if they say reopen and we go out and there's all these people, but we're looking at everybody like, oh gosh, don't get so close to me, or don't get so close to me. And I have a concern that there's going to be a perception that other people are dangerous, and it's going to put us in a very fearful, contracted state globally, right? So I think that's a problem, because it'll even make our immune systems worse. We were already in a challenging position because the food industry has been feeding us a lot of sugar and toxic foods and toxic fats and just refined and processed foods. And of course, we get sick from that. And then there's a pharmaceutical industry that's happy to give us something to take to treat a symptom. But the root of the issue is really these environmental things. And our natural state is not meant to be one of fear, right? It's meant to be one of calmness, relaxation, and trust. If you just look at all the other animals out there, most of the time they're just easy. But when we go back out in this world, it's very likely that there could be a right? And what that does is it causes that contraction. We're rewiring our brain based on our perceptions to be in a chronic, fearful state. And that has a negative impact on every single system. If you've been watching this breathing exercise for a while, you understand now that I'm real big on training the nervous system, even through movements, how specific we are in doing the right thing in the right pattern. Because just like when I play guitar, right, I'm rewiring my brain to play this note right? But if, let's say, I just keep making mistakes and just keep going, it won't sound good. It won't be in harmony. The same thing goes with our nervous system. It wants to be in a relaxed state, but if we keep in a fearful state, digestion goes bad. The heart system, the cardiovascular system decreases, right? So it weakens everything. So what we're doing here is foundational. right? And I want to bring this up because you may notice that when you go out in public, you yourself may have a fear of these other people, and it's completely understandable. But what's important is that you recognize that brain telling you something, that perception, and you come back to these practices and put your body in a calm, relaxed state. And that's the power of concentric transformation, because when you're calm, when you walk in a room of people and they're all nervous and anxious, if you walk in calm, somebody's going to pick up on that calm energy, and they'll be like, huh, it's okay. And their face will change, their posture will change, their breathing will change, and then somebody else will pick on that. It's okay. Oh, we can sort of just relax here. This starts with you and your household, your family. This practice right here. Have you ever noticed when there's an escalation between one person and another, and the other person fight back? It just keeps going, right? But if one person comes with an attack, the other person just sort of doesn't resist it, just kind of aligns with it in a way. Everything can calm down, right? It's this, there's so many quotes I could give you on that, but it's just aligning yourself with the situation. So I just want to reaffirm here how important these practices are, and really acknowledge you guys for showing up. And I love seeing that it's making differences in the way you're breathing. And it's also important that we keep awareness to keep this calm, relaxed state in every single thing we do. It's so important, so important. So yeah, that's me yapping. So good morning, Faye. Good morning. Awesome, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do another round of the Wim Hof breathing. We're still not quite where we want to progress that yet. We want to stay here where for 30 breaths, we're going to breathe in and out of our mouth. And what that looks like for you guys who are just joining in, it's a and then let go. And it's a breathe in. Okay. And when I'm inhaling, the first 2/3 of that breath is really coming from way down low, right around the belly. The next third of that inhalation is coming through the chest, and really you want to keep inhaling all the way up through the head. We're trying to increase or get in as much air as possible all through the head, even the eyes. And when you've inhaled, just let go. So it's not an exhalation like inhale and then exhale. It's just inhale and let go. And we talked about the intensity of that inhalation. You don't want it to be so intense where you run out and you're not able to keep the same intensity for 30 breaths. So in other words, not 100% inhalation where you're going, it's just, so about an 80% intensity on that inhalation. Once we do that 30th breath, then we're going to inhale and then let go and then hold. And we're going to hold for 1 minute. And just try to be as calm as possible. Do the best you can holding for 1 minute. You may hold less, you may be able to hold more, but we're all going to be on the same page. And then when we do the 30 breaths, same thing. You may only get 25 breaths during my 30 breaths, or you may get 35. That's okay. We're going to be lying down, face up, relaxed. Then we're going to come up and do 3 sips breathing. And before we do that, I'm just going to give a short introduction there, but let's focus on the Wim Hof breathing first. And let's go ahead and lay down. I've got a nice pillow, so get yourself nice and comfortable in a relaxed state. I'm going to time us on the hold here. And let me move this back. And when you guys are ready, just maybe give me some of these, or I'll wait 15 seconds just to make sure we're on the same page. I'll take a sip of my Lion's Mane coffee here. Oh, and don't let me forget, Native Defense comes out today. So, okay, very good stuff. You guys are going to be excited about that. Okay. All right. Before we get started, we're going to take 4 breaths together. So let's go ahead and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Okay, so nice and relaxed, relaxed face. And when I begin here, just begin with me. We're going to do 30 breaths, inhaling and exhaling out of the mouth. Really, it's just an inhale at 80% intensity and then let go 30 times. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Hold. 1 minute. Take a nice breath on your own. And you can either stay down, laying down for this next part. I'm going to go ahead and sit up. You can also sit up. Get nice and straight in your spine. So we're going to do 3 sips breathing here. And 3 sips breathing is you're going to inhale to 1/3 of capacity. And we're going to hold that for 7 seconds. And you're going to hear a timer go off. And then you're going to inhale to 2/3 capacity. We're going to hold that position for 7 seconds. And a timer will go off again. You're going to inhale all the way, hold for 7 seconds. A timer will go off again. And you exhale and inhale back to 1/3. And the timer will go off again, and you inhale to 2/3, hold, timer will go off again, and so on. And when you're up the top, exhaling, coming back to 1/3. Okay? Nice and easy. I got a timer here for us, so again, you can lay down or sit up. We're going to go for 5 minutes, doing 5-second holds here. And we're starting in 5 seconds. I'm going to walk us through the first 3 rounds. Inhale. Hold. Inhale to 2/3. Hold. Inhale all the way. Hold. Exhale. Inhale to 1/3. Inhale to 2/3. Hold. Inhale all the way. Hold. Exhale. Inhale to 1/3. Hold. Inhale to 2/3. Hold. Inhale all the way. Hold. Exhale. Inhale to 1/3. Hold. On your own now. Inhale to 2/3 and hold. Remember to keep your throat open on the holds. Don't clench it. doing there, guys? So would love to hear your comments, how today's session felt. Also, as a reminder, if you're doing the cold water therapy as another part of this program and you're brave enough to handle the cold water, maybe you can be on hot water and then expose yourself to cold water today for 20 seconds. And as you're in there, just breathe. But that helps build up the strength of your vascular system, build up your cardiovascular system, your internal resiliency, your immune system. Cold water exposure is very, very, very good for you if you're up for it. Amy, I know you're thinking about it, but hey, maybe just start at 5 seconds. Also, as a reminder, I mentioned this before we went to the breathing, but today we are releasing our native defense formula. This is something that we were actually researching and preparing before this whole crisis even started, so we're super excited to have this out in time. But it's called Native Defense. It has 6 of the most potent immune boosters, things like vitamin C, vitamin D, elderberry, zinc, quercetin, and Siberian ginseng. So rather than doing all these things separately, which is what my wife was doing, it's just one capsule or just one veggie capsule that you take, and then it's right there. It's so simple, and it's an easy thing you can do in conjunction with these breathing exercises and a good whole food diet like we talk about in the Native Body Reset, where you can just be comfortable knowing that you're safe. You're playing the offensive side of this, which is native defense and taking care of all these other things. So we'll have a link available to you this afternoon. It's only available to the community and people who signed up for the pre-sale earlier. So we're super, super excited about that. We've been looking out for that for a long time. Also, if you didn't notice, Coach Rachel did a cooking class the other day and did a collagen recipe. So it's really good. So we're going to start doing a lot more cooking show type recipe things to keep you guys engaged and show you ideas on a way to use collagen and MCT and all native nutrients and all these great things. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for today. I just want to leave you with one little quote here today that really stuck out to me. And it's by Mahatma Gandhi. And he said, "Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony." Right? So what you think, what you say, what you do, our thoughts, our words, and our actions. It's a foundational integrity thing. And really, to me, this is a decision on deciding who it is you want to be during this time. I've talked about, do you want to be in the fear zone? Do you want to be in the learning zone? Do you want to be in the growth zone? But really setting an intention on who you want to be, because this is fertile time. The way you are here, the words you speak, the thoughts you think, the actions you take will be amplified, right? When we go into this new world we're in, right? So I'll tell you a simple practice that really changed my life. I used to be very shy. In fact, I was shy up until maybe like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And you would not see me 3 years ago doing a video like this, talking, expressing myself. And I was shy because of a lot of things that happened in my childhood, contracted me, like I was talking about earlier. So I didn't express myself, and that was creating a lot of thoughts that I shouldn't be speaking up and I'm not good enough, and a lot of internal judgment and criticism, and it made me sick, right? And then someone invited me to just create an intention and think about what I wanted. So I created an intention about self-expression. And I said, I am fully self-expressed. And I said that in the mirror every day. I printed it out and said it in the mirror every day for 90 straight days. And then I went into these breathing exercises. And what it did is it reprogrammed my brain, right? So I was programmed one way, but we have a consciousness and awareness that can actually be aware that we're programmed and reprogram ourselves another way through our words, through our thoughts, and through our actions. We can reprogram ourselves through our thoughts, our words, and our actions, right? So there's a world out there that's being programmed to fear everything. That's not good for them. Really, they don't know it, but it's not good for you either. So think about how you want to program yourself. What is your intention? And align your thoughts, your words, and your actions towards that intention, and do it consistently. And that's how you rewire your brain. And you have to think about your brain controls your nervous system, which then filters through your entire body. The way we're made is so fascinating. We have a brain stem that goes down into a spinal cord and nerves that go all out through our body. It's all integrated, right? Based on our perception. So fascinating. So happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Harmony. All right, guys. So I would love to hear how today was for you. If you're hanging out for the workout, it's going to be really good. We're going to work on balance today. I know we need to keep working on balance. So I'm going to change. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye.